Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. I want to welcome you here if this is your very first time, and welcome back if you are returning. As you've seen in the title, we have 5 cutting board DIYs for you today. They're going to be simple and easy and high end in my opinion. All right. If you're interested in seeing what I create, I suggest that you keep on watching. All right, DIY number one, we have this chopping board right here that I picked up from Dollar General. It had a J on the back. I'm also going to be using these letter stickers here from Amazon, both of these, and these come from Hobby Lobby. All right, this DIY is going to be absolutely easy and simple, but working with the letter stickers can be a little difficult, sometimes, but make sure that you place them down and then have you some type of little picker, some type of little tool to lift them up and move them around, to get them lined up the way that you want. Okay. So we're just going to use these stickers, the different fonts through on this cutting board to spell out what we're going to say. So keep on watching. Now, if you're new here, most of the time I save my easiest DIYs for last, especially when I'm doing, this type of DIYs all together, about, 3 to 5 different ones. I tend to do the easiest one last, in my opinion. So you have to stick around to the end so you can see what's the easiest. And I think all of them are absolutely easy. But as I stated earlier, working with the letter stickers can be a bit, challenging, but if you just take your time and get them all off, and then you can line them up the way that you would like them to be lined up, okay? And I like using these because I don't have a Cricut, feel so intimidated by a Cricut, okay? But nevertheless, if you feel a little intimidated by a Cricut, let me know. If you don't have a Cricut and you craft a lot like myself, let me know, okay? So here I am just taking some Mod Podge and going over the entire board. I don't want to just go over where the letters are, because you will see, where it's a little shiny, or, you will see the difference on the actual board. And I don't want to do that. So I'm just making sure that I cover the entire board. Now I'm taking some pieces of the burlap, is actually some fabric from the coastal decor from Dollar Tree. And then the actual buffalo check is from, I do believe I got that from Dollar General. And I've just made me a simple little messy bow. I want to kind of, scrunch it up a little bit because there is some wire in that buffalo check bow ribbon. And yeah, what I did off camera, I added a button, one of the little buttons from the Dollar Tree. And you get a lot of them in that one little container. And yeah, love is our secret ingredient here for the Evans family. Love is our secret ingredient. Make sure that you season everything up with love. And one thing for sure, I cook with love in my kitchen, because I love to cook and make sure that my 2 guys are fed, and anybody else that plans on eating from my table, I'm going to make sure I do it with love. DIY number 2, I'm going to use this Blessed Beyond Measure sign. I picked this up last year from the harvest. I love working with these. I'm going to use some apple barrel paint in black and white to do the painting here, and I'm going to do it off camera. Okay, it's going to be off camera, baby, so keep on watching. All right, so we got it painted, and I covered up the back with some craft paper from the Dollar Tree as well. And I'm going to coat this generously with some Mod Podge, because Mod Podge is a sealer, it's a finisher, and a glue. So it's going to seal this color in and just give it a beautiful finish. And I'm making sure that I use a generous amount. All right, I'm going to take these letter stickers from Amazon as well in white. They are just like the black ones that I used in the previous DIY. And we're just going to spell out what we are going to say. So keep on watching. All right, I'm taking some pieces of burlap ribbon that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I am just going to make me another messy bow, wrap some jute cord around it and tie it up, clip the ends, and we're going to use this to embellish that chopping board. Yep. And I'm going to take another button, a bigger button, and just embellish the middle of it. Eat it or starve. Yeah, baby. That's it. Eat it or starve. My son loves to ask, Mom, what's for dinner? I say, food that you eat. What kind of food? Food that you eat, son. All right, next up we have this chopping board. This was from the Easter decor, and I am going to take the middle part off. This is 2-in-1 for me because that's what I like to do. And I'm just going to get this off, and what I'm going to do here is set that aside because we'll use that in another project down the line. Okay, now what I'm going to do is allow you all, if this is your first time here, see me cover up the back. You didn't see me cover up the back before, but I wanted to go ahead and make sure that I showed that here on camera today because this is what I like to do to just give my my projects a finished and complete look, because you never know for me if I'm going to gift this, if I'm going to put this in my boxes in my stash to take to vending events to sell, or if I'm just going to keep it for myself. So I'll just make sure that I go ahead and handle it, as if it may not be mine. And so I'm just going to cut off the excess. That utility knife is from Dollar Tree. That cutting board is from Dollar Tree. And I like using all of Dollar Tree products so that you can stay on a budget and craft, okay? Because you really can. You can get all your supplies from the Dollar Tree. So keep on watching, y'all. Okay, I'm going to take a picture out of this calendar right here. This was from 2022. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2023. I'm sorry, y'all. 2023. And I am just going to add some Mod Podge all over, give it a generous amount, and make sure that I coat this evenly. And we are going to decoupage this calendar right onto this chopping board, okay? So keep on watching. Now, normally when I cut the excess off, I make sure that I kind of take my time and make it neat. It depends on what I'm going for. And so I was kind of going for a jagged edge, so I wasn't, making sure that I was extra neat, around the sides and the bottom. The bottom kind of came out like I wanted it to, but the sides really didn't. But nevertheless, that's why I'm taking the sanding block from the Dollar Tree and sanding the edges down to make it kind of rough. And because I didn't want to make it perfect, because what I'm going to do is kind of dry brush some of this antique wax by Waverly from Walmart all across the handle of the cutting board and around the edges of the sign to just kind of blend the edges out, because I kind of wanted the rustic look, this distressed look around the edges, didn't want to make it look super perfect because I wanted it to give it that rustic type appeal. And I'm kind of, I'm just dry brushing. I'm not wiping it off, but because I kind of want it to be on there, but, not on there. Y'all know what I'm trying to do and trying to say. So, yeah, I think it turned out cute. And what I did, I added a stitch bow. I wrapped a bit of that stitch that came from Dollar Tree, some stitch ribbon, and just made a little bow and, made sure that I took it and placed it on the side and not directly in the middle. Farmers Market fresh eggs, fruit, and veggies. I think this turned out cute. I absolutely love it. You have to let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, super duper cute, y'all. I love it. Farmers Market, so cute. Now we're gonna take it on. We're gonna use this cute little wood cutting board from the Dollar Tree. I love these. I think this is my last one, so I'm gonna be on the hunt for some more of these. I'm gonna use that Waverly chalk paint in antique wax and some well, that's what I thought I was gonna use. I used just the white. I went someplace else, y'all. So, but what I decided, let me switch it up. So I'm going to take this napkin right here. I picked this napkin up from Dollar General. It was $1. And I've used this in a previous video. And I'm going to make sure that I link it in the video. And because you'll be able to see another project that I'd used this in later on. But I'm going to take some Mod Podge and just brush this over. Not as much as I put on the board, because you don't need as much when you are using the napkins. And make sure you take that ply up, because this napkin is 2 ply. So make sure that you remove one of the plies. So I'm telling you, you don't need much Mod Podge when you're using like tissue paper or napkins, as if you're using like calendar, some type of thicker paper, you're going to need a little bit heavier amount. But this amount here, you don't need it to be extra heavy. And I'm just, rubbing it on with my fingers here. And you will see here where I'm running into a little situation with it not laying down, and it's probably because I did not add as much Mod Podge in the area. That's the area that I'm keeping working with right there. There's kind of like a little bubble there, and it's not laying down like I would want it to. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit right here and just add a little bit more Mod Podge, okay? And try to work with it. So you're going to see how I work this thing out. And you be careful with your fingers because it gets a little sticky, because Mod Podge is a glue. See, I lifted a piece of that black up, but I cut off another little piece and added it back, okay? And I'm taking this gingham ribbon here from the Dollar Tree, made a little bow, just to add to the top. And that's going to be it for this little cute little chopping board. Now you see that little stand over there, that little cute little sign that says eat. It matches it. Well, I created that in another DIY, as well as that planter right there. So what I'm going to do is link that video in the description box. It's basically a beautiful mini tier tray decor and shelf sitter decor in that video. So check it out. All right, we go down to the last DIY. This is the final one, and it's the easiest one in my opinion. I'm taking this sign I picked up from Dollar General earlier on some type of clearance or whatever, and I'm using that apple barrel. I painted it white. I covered up the back to make it high end. I am going to take this chopping board and we are going to get this embellished, so keep on watching. All right, if there's anything in this video that you have seen me created this far and you like it, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. That helps me out. Leave me a comment and tell me what it is that you like. And if this is your type of content, consider joining the family. Subscribe and hit the bell as well so you don't miss out, okay? let's continue up with this last and final DIY. Keep on watching. All right, we're going to put these little cubes here on the back so that it will stand up. Gave it a cute little messy bow, and I distressed the white with some of that Waverly Antique because I felt like it was just a little too plain. And that is it for that cute little DIY, y'all. All right, that is it for these cutting board DIYs. I want to thank you all for stopping by today. Make sure that you give me a big old thumbs up if you like anything. Leave me a comment. Tell me what it is that you like. Subscribe and consider joining the family. Hit the bell as well. I thank you all. If you're new here, stopping by. I thank you all if you're a new subscriber. I appreciate you. Oldies but goodies. Y'all know how I feel about you. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.